day everyone. Hope your NEET preparation is going very well and you all are doing good. Okay, here it's your another favorite video, that is the short trick video from the human physiology. Today we are going to see body fluids and circulation. Please do support me and subscribe and show your support please. I am also doing it to help you guys and I will also be benefited if you guys give your support. Okay, let's start the video. So blood, the first thing will be the constituents of blood. Whenever we say blood, we all talk about the RBC or red blood cells. So apart from that, we do have many things, right? So let's talk. The short trick will be EPF. You might have heard of Employee Provided Fund, right? The abbreviation for that is EPF. So I have used here EPF. Here the E stands for elements, P is for plasma, and F is for fluid matrix. So the blood is the constituents of blood. Whenever they ask, the first main three divisions will be elements, plasma, and fluid matrix. Okay. So within elements, we do have other sub materials present in this, and as well as for the plasma. Now the short tricks will for these two will be, for the first one it is RWP. The next one it is MWP. So WP remains same in both elements and plasma. So the only different is RM, that is Mr. Okay, you can think of that. So to see the meaning for that, R is for RBC, W is for WBC, P is for platelets. Okay, so the elements in the blood are RBC, WBC, and platelets. Now let's see the constituents of plasma. It is nothing but your M for mineral, W for water, P for protein. Okay, now you have know what are the constituents of blood, right? With this trick, let's move on to the next one. This trick is for WBC. As you all know, you might have learned, I hope. For WBC, we do have two divisions, right? One is for granulocytes and the next is for agranulocytes. So the granulocytes, the short trick will be BEN. That is basophil, eosinophils, neutrophil. And for agranulocytes, it is MLA. Monocytes, lymphocytes, and agranulocytes. I think I might be little faster because I don't want to waste any of your time. If you're not getting any of this, please do watch it in the slow mode. Okay. This one I will repeat again. Agranulocytes is for MLA, that is monocyte, lymphocyte, and agranulocytes. Okay. Now the next one will be the order of WBC. This is also a important question from the NEET point of view. To memorize this, the short trick will be new lymph mostly earns better. Okay, think like anyone who is coming new will be earning better, right? So new lymph mostly earns better. New is for your neutrophil, lymph is for your lymphocytes, mostly is for monocytes, earns is for eosinophil, better is for basophil. This is the order of your WBC based on the percentage. Okay, it is higher to the lower. Clear? Next is this favorite table. I think this is easy for many people. I will try to give my short. It is not short trick. Try to explain in the simpler way. If it is helpful, please follow. Okay. The first one, what you need to do is, in this one, you need to write whatever given in this table. What are the combination we can get? Okay. A. And for this, B. Here we have A also, B also. AB. A is also not there, B is also not there. So I am putting nil. Are we clear with the first one? Pakka. Blood group antigens are RCBs. Okay. What I will put, whatever here it is there. Oh, nothing is there. A is also not there, B is also not there. So I put nil. Okay. Then for this one, O is common for everything. Okay. You need to put O for everything. And to fill this same, whatever you have written there, it will be coming. If you have written A is there, A. B is there, B. A is also there, B is also there. It is basically donor, right? A donor is also coming, B donor is also coming. If they both combine, both can come together, right? So I'm writing AB also. Clear how I got it? If B is coming, it is single only. So I have put B. A is also single. Now AB is coming, it can be committed. So like that, wise, it is AB. Okay. Now we have filled this also. This we have filled whatever it is there. This we have written the combinations like A, B, and if it is AB, AB will also become, and O will be coming for everything. Now we are going to see the antibody part. You put anti here, anti. Now anti means opposite, that you all know, right? So simply we need to write the opposite. What is the opposite of A? B. What is the opposite of B? A. Here A is also there, B is also there. If I write both of the opposite, both will cancel to cancel each other, fight each other, and go away. So there won't be any antibody at all, right? So I'm putting nil. Okay, both, only if one is present I can give the opposite of another. Both are present, what will you give? Nothing, right? Now here O, so both are not present, so A is also not there, B is also not there, so their opposites, enemies, can be survey here without any problem. So I'm putting both of the enemies, that is anti A and B. Okay, imagine like this is for imagination, don't think of enemy and all, it should be anti. Okay, I hope this box is clear for you now. So as of now, we have covered blood, WBC divisions, order of WBC, ABO grouping. Next, we will see circulatory pathway. For circulatory pathway, three tricks. Okay, two fish, three rays, four lamb. Lamb is nothing but the young one of sheep, right? So two fish is nothing but fish is having two chambered heart, right? So two fish. So it is simply. And for three race. Here race means R for reptile, A for amphibians, and C for crocodile is the exception. Okay, because crocodile has how many hearts, guys? I mean, crocodiles have chambers of the heart. Four. You might be all knowing, right? So it is not three. That's why I have mentioned the exception also here. Now coming to four, it is lamb. M for mammals and B for birds. These are having four chambered hearts. So you are clear with the circulatory pathway, right? Two fish, three rays, four lamb. Okay, this is for exception. Don't write crocodile in three chambered heart. Read this exception very well. Now, next one is human circulatory system. Like we might have been see digestive system, respiratory system, like that human circulatory system. What are the main constituents? No BP or high fever should be there. Okay, so no BP or high fever. A doctor is giving a statement, no BP or high fever. So no is for network of blood vessels. BP is for blood. Okay, here B is there. No, you can remember blood vessels and blood. So no is for network of blood vessel and BP for blood, and heart is for high is for heart, fever is for fluid. Okay, so what are these? These are the constituents, or the human circulatory system will be consisting of the network of blood vessels, blood, heart, and fluid. Okay, now we will see the, this is my one of the favorite trick, it will be really useful for you also. This is for the electrocardiograph. Okay, what is this trick will be? D doctor. There is a doctor called D. Let me give you the doctor here quickly. This person is D and he is a doctor. Okay, so D doctor, don't put as doctor D, D doctor. Keep it in this order itself. Okay, because I will tell you why. T is for depolarization, again D is for depolarization, and R is for repolarization. Now in the waves, this depolarization is for P wave, okay? And the depolarization is again for QRS wave. T is for repolarization is for T wave, okay? So that's why you need to remember in this order itself. Depolarization, depolarization, repolarization. P, QRS and T. Now we will see the explanation for each and every wave. So for P wave, it is P. You might have seen, no, you might have eaten it. So P. P is for this P wave and E is for excitation. A is for atria. Okay, that is your atrium. Excitation of atrium is your remark of the P wave. Okay. Clear for the P wave. Now QRS wave. Again, I'm saying if it is too fast, please use in the slow mode. Okay. So Queen deny video games and begin study. One girl become Queen and she become a very good girl like you guys. Okay. She denied all the video games and she started studying. That's what. Queen deny video games and begin study. Queen is for Q. Q stands for your QRS wave. Deny is for depolarization as we have already discussed, right? And videos, V is for ventricles, depolarization of ventricles. And it's also remarks the beginning. Begin is for beginning, study is for systole, beginning of systole. So QRS wave, what are the things you should remember? Depolarization of ventricles and beginning of systole. Now the last wave is your T wave. V tables, you might have seen 5 tables, 10 tables like that. Think something of V tables, okay? So V tables, V is for ventricle repolarization, okay? Here also it's ventricle, whether it is re or depolarization, we have already learned. Here I said you, this repolarization is for T wave, right? So ventricle repolarization, T marks for the T wave and ES is for end of systole. So the questions will be asking QRS wave is for beginning of systole and T wave is the end of systole. So I have mentioned this also. So now are we clear with the circulatory pathway, human circulatory system, electrocardiograph and all this wave? Let's move on to the next trick. So the next is for the disorders of your circulatory system. The first disorder given in the NCRT is your high blood pressure or the hypertension. Okay, whenever this when it is called as high BP is when it is crossing the normal value. So what is the normal value? 120 by 80. Okay, this is the normal value. So now what is the trick here is you need to know what is the upper value means and the lower value means, right? So the trick will be the first one is pub. Okay, where the parties, drinking and all happen, that is pubs. Okay, here P is for pumping, U is for up, which denotes this 120 is the upper value, right? This 120, this upper part is the pumping up, and S for systolic. So it means pumping or systolic pressure. You got it? Any confusion? I think I have said it correctly only. So pumping or systolic pressure represent the upper part. That's why I have mentioned up and pumping and systolic. Now what is this lower part denotes then? D for down. Again, we have seen D doctor earlier. Tell me where it is. Those who have guessed it correctly, right? We have seen it in the electrocardiograph just few minutes back. Yeah. D doctor. This doctor D is coming again here. Okay, D doctor. And here D denotes down, D is for diastolic and R is for resting. So what is this down denotes now? Diastolic or resting pressure. Are we clear with this high BP? Then now the next one will be coronary artery disease, which is also known as the CAD. Okay, here the short trick will be atherate was vessel with calcium, fat and cholesterol. Now atherate is for atherosclerosis, the another name for CAD, and vessels is for vessels, and calcium, fat, cholesterol or the deposits. Let me explain. This disease is caused due to the because the vessels that supply blood to the heart will be affected. How it is affected? It is because due to the deposits of calcium, fat and cholesterol. That's why I mentioned all these three. Okay, the next one will be angina. Okay, the short trick is for pet looks cute when no one watch. Whenever we are not watching, our pet will be doing some cute things. Imagine like that. So pet looks cute when no one watch. Okay, here and angina pectoris is the another name. That's why I have mentioned pet. Cute is nothing but your this is the acute chest pain. So cute when no one watches, when no oxygen reaching your heart. That's why I mentioned this cute little heart. So this is not like no oxygen, no enough oxygen. Okay, there will be oxygen demand for your heart. Okay, so the short trick is pet looks cute when no one watch. It is the acute chest pain and it is coming when there is no enough oxygen going for your heart. Okay, the next will be heart failure. Heart failure is nothing but when your heart fails to pump effectively. Okay, so it won't be meeting the demands of the body, right? It need to pump regulatory to meet the needs of the body. When it fails to do that, that is called as the heart failure. So meeting failed. Think of you have kept a meeting and it is failed. So meeting failed when it fails to meet the or meet the demands of the body by not pumping it regularly. Okay, that is heart failure. The next one will be cardiac arrest. People used to confuse with these three, no? So I have given three short tricks. Cardiac arrest is when you beat someone, you will go to jail. So you need to arrest is refer to jail also, no? You can easily remember jail beat, which means this cardiac arrest is nothing but when the heart stops beating. Okay, that's why I have mentioned beat. Okay, when heart stops beating, that is cardiac arrest, and the short trick will be jail beat. The next one will be heart attack, stop supply. Okay, when the heart muscle is suddenly damaged by an inadequate blood supply, we usually call it as a heart attack. Okay, that's why when we are attacking, when a country is being attacked by another country, they used to stop the supply of food or anything, right? So attack and supply, you can refer to that. So what is a heart attack now? When you have an inadequate blood supply. Okay, that refers to a heart attack. Now we are clear with these three terms, right? So with this, we are coming to end of the short tricks of body fluid and circulation. If you want any other short trick, please do let me know. And I have also given sticky notes, right? That will be really useful for your revisions also, or solving MCQs. You can stick it in your notes. So please do have a look at this, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.